And if Berlin didn't pay me my money, I was gonna rock up with some dreadlock rastas, Italian mafia, American gangster, English Cockney speaking gangsters, rock up in that place and demand what's ours, bro. Cause I had put in a whole lot of work. All right, let me calm down. Hey, welcome back. Shoot, name, boom. Shoot, name, there. These are gonna be the weapons of choice. Why? It's been confirmed. I'm doing the Amsterdam half marathon, right? Today was day 2 of getting ready for that. I went out on a run. Go on, let me just say thank you to everyone who commented to calm me down and bring me back to my Zen Kumbaya Hakuna Matata state. Because I was starting to get vexed with people, man. So I just want to say thank you guys for keeping me away from this guy. Because, yeah, I was starting to get vexed. 4 reasons why I think I did all right at Berlin Marathon, which I think you can apply to your own running. Now, let me tell you this right away. These are not your typical reasons. If you want to find how to run a good marathon, a good 10K half marathon, there are people more qualified than me. I'm not a running coach, bro. I'm just a guy who likes running and capture my running journey on these videos. If you're trying to find some profound ways of doing it, there's apps like the Runner app. They're actual coaches that can walk you through that. This guy is not that. I just want to give you my 4 very quirky reasons of how things worked for me. I've talked too long. Actually, why the heck did I open this with shoes? I'm training for Amsterdam half marathon. So this shoe, this one here, the Vista, is the daily trainer. If it's an easy pace, long run, that kind of thing, this is gonna be it. But for race day and speed workouts that I'm gonna be doing leading up to that, this thing. Right, so this is gonna be my 2-punch combo from Mizuno. Reason 1 is called The Thomas. Now, if you have watched my channel for long enough, you will have noticed every single time I did a PB attempt and I actually smashed it, I had someone beside me.
If you can find someone to pace you, to coach you through the run as it's going, I'm telling you, there was a difference between me just finishing the marathon and what that marathon experience actually was, simply because I had Thomas there.
The first time I ran 10K in less than 50 minutes, I had Ben Felton and Cole running. Let's call these 2 the Thomases. And I smashed my 5K time, 22 minutes and 08. I had Megan from Believe in a Run with me. The game changer for my first ever marathon was having Thomas. I want to advise you, whether you're doing Chicago, New York, Amsterdam, or 10K, whatever it is, reach out to a faster, more capable runner than you and have them sit beside you. Well, not sit, because you won't be finishing that race, but be beside you as you go. 2, for Berlin Marathon, I balanced 2 things. Support from people that mean well and addressing self-doubt.
I doubted myself when I started training. I just couldn't see how, after doing a half marathon long run, I could do that twice. And then also, I experienced doubt during the run. That part is important. Whilst you're running, your body starts with, I don't know if I can do this. The reason I succeeded, I learned to ignore myself, because I am one of my worst enemies. Let's talk about external doubt. I watched a video of a YouTuber, his name is Tim Gross, analyzing what I was gonna do at Berlin Marathon. It was said in that video.
We've got Nick Bester at the sub-elite level going for a sub-220 all the way down to Aubrey, who I think will be lucky to break 5 hours in his debut, but good luck to all the runners.
He'll be lucky if he breaks 5 hours. The man did 4 hours and 20. Learn to shut off the doubt and learn to believe in yourself.
You just have to channel all of this stuff to make you productive, to fuel you to something you've never done before. Oh yeah, update, man got the tattoo done. Berlin Marathon course. Now, a few of you have asked, bro, are you gonna tattoo every marathon you're gonna do? Actually no, because the forearm is only reserved for world majors. Start with the end. You see, when you're done with the marathon, you're gonna have a story to tell. You're gonna get asked, how did it go? And the answer to that question is answered at the start line. It's answered during the run. Wait. I struggled, and what kept me going is, what story are we gonna tell? What story are we gonna say? What does the race vlog look like? Now I know this sounds shallow, but it's true. I'm just gonna tell you. What's the race vlog gonna look like? Not everyone does race vlogs, but if you could do a race vlog, what does your race vlog look like at the end? I had that in mind. What do the pictures on the old Strava say? What's the caption that's gonna be on the Strava? When I post this on Instagram, when I go home and I see Josiah, Olivia, and they ask me, how was the race, daddy? What will I tell them? I have that in my mind the whole time. Years down the line, when I look back at my first marathon, what will I say was the story behind my first marathon? Here is my advice to you. If you did produce race vlogs, if you're going to get asked after that run, the answer that you're gonna give will be decided during that run. Keep that in your mind, and that is something that fueled me. That kept me going. I left the best one for the end. If you made it this far, this is your reward. Number 4, I've called this the salary. Now bear with me. When you start a job, right? You start at the first of the month, say, and you work faithfully every working day up until the end of the month, right? That's your job done. Those are your contractual obligations. When you've done that, the responsibility then moves on to the employer to pay you, okay? I took Berlin Marathon exactly like that. My responsibility, the only end of the stick for me that I needed to uphold and keep to was the training plan. I showed up on day 1 and I did everything this training plan was asking me to do, at times even more. So when I rocked up in Germany and Berlin, I was getting there to get paid, bro. Because I put in all this work and I was like, Berlin Marathon, bro, cut the check and go leave it at the end line. I'm coming to collect because you now owe me. There was a time I started doubting and you guys got on my case right away. Aubrey, shut up and just trust the process. See it through. I did. And if Berlin didn't pay me my money, I was gonna rock up with some dreadlock rastas, Italian mafia, American gangster, English Cockney speaking gangsters, rock up in a place and demand what's ours, bro, because I had put in a whole lot of work. All right, let me calm down. As promised, let's break down today's run. Garmin asked me to run for 37 minutes. It was a base run at no faster than 6:30 per K pace. At the end of it, I ran 5.93K because I stuck to the time. I wanted to just carry on so I could stretch it to 6K, but I thought, you know what? Let's just do what the coaches asked. That's fine. Bang, there's the pace. 6:16 average. It asked for 6:30. I'll take it. At a fastest pace of 5:39. Bang. I'm gonna show everything together here. Let's talk about heart rate. 165 beats per minute average, a max of 177. And in terms of the training effect, this was all aerobic. It was actually classified as a threshold run simply because of the pace I'm in. This is no zone 2 for me. It's a zone 4 majority at that pace. So good run overall, and I would take that. Hey, quick question for you. What is your unusual tip? I'm not talking about the usual stick with the training or develop a base. What is your unusual, quirky piece of advice you would give to someone to tackle a big, challenging race?